Are we set to sign a center back in January market? Today, my friends, we got a tons of updates, potential recruitment and exits, and tons of more. And we're gonna be talking about Nkunku, and we're gonna be talking about Cesar Casadei, and we're gonna be talking about Trevor Chalobah and Marc from Crystal Palace. Chelsea has been linked to him. There's been a lot of news today on Marc, and today he will be my focus. And guys, if it's your first time on the channel, please be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification, and at least give me 100 likes, man, on this video. Let's get into it, man. So Chelsea has been linked to Marc today, man. You guys have seen the news. It's been everywhere, Sky Sport, and the biggest port news, Fabrizio Romano, he updated this morning. He gave the news this morning and said Chelsea are in interest in signing Marc. Guys, let me know your thought. I would like to know what you guys thinking on Marc. Is he a good option for us to bring at the club? You guys know him. He came from Coban, and for me, I saw this news and I was like, listen, for me, I don't think he is the answer, Marc for us. Yes, he's a good player. He's a good center back, but my opinion is this, man. If we sign Marc this January, because I saw some few that were saying like he wants 175k a week. And I was shocked. I said, yeah, he's not bad for his age, 24 years old, for that much money. Because if we give him that much money, that means he's coming in as the first team player. He cannot be benched. He needs to start every single game. And for me, that means in summertime we cannot go for any more center backs. He's gonna be our center back for until the next couple of years. And then like I said, yes, the center back is is one of the places we need to strengthen this winter or even in the summertime. But for me, my focus was on a striker. We need a striker and we need a goalkeeper. But if we're gonna get Marc, bring him, I'll be okay with it. But he's not gonna be my first choice. There's a lot of center backs out there. I'm not saying he has to be the world class. Christensen from Barcelona. Right now, he's not been playing for them. I'll bring him back to Cobham. He's from our academy, so for me, I'll bring him back. And the other news today was was that Fabrizio Romano said that Chelsea have told Nkunku if he wants to leave, he can leave this January. But Chelsea is not going to sell him. Chelsea are not looking to sell Nkunku. Unless he wants to leave, he can go to the club and tell them he's going to leave. But for me, the same thing I was been reporting this week, and the same thing again Fabrizio Romano said this morning, and he said Chelsea are not selling Nkunku unless he wants to. And he's been linked on so many clubs. He's been linked to Atletico Madrid, he's been linked to Paris Saint-Germain. But for me, and even last week he was linked to Barcelona. I reported it and I said Nkunku is a good player, man. I'm so ashamed to see this guy go, because the talent, he was supposed to be our Cole Palmer, but because of so many stuff, and then Cole Palmer ended up being Cole Palmer, and no one can bench him anymore, man. And we've been out profiling him. We've been playing him on a wrong position. He's not a 9. Nkunku, for me, he's a number 10. He can play as a second striker. We saw him as Leipzig, how he was playing, man. He was fantastic at Leipzig. And for me, I miss that Nkunku, man. I would like to see more from Crystal, but Enzo Maresca, if he can give me a chance, play him in number 10. Plus, start playing him as a striker. And these clubs are all linked to him because they see something in him. He was linked to Arsenal. He's linked to Manchester United because Ruben, as a Manchester United new manager, he sees something in him. He can play in his number 10 in his new system. This wing backs and all that. Nkunku will fit well at Manchester United, because for me, I think he will be a proper signing for Manchester United, even for Atletico Madrid and even Paris Saint-Germain. He came from Paris Saint-Germain academy. For me, I think Crystal will do well there. But I want to touch on Cesar Casadei a little bit before I touch on the academy boys. Cesar Casadei, he's a good player, man. Today, we've been reported today that Chelsea, there's a club in Italy, has agreed to sign him, and Cesar Casadei has given his green light to go to Italy, because you guys know he came from Inter Milan academy and then he came to Chelsea academy after that. We bought him around 9 million, and Chelsea is asking for 10 plus buyback clause and sell on clause. So if they ever sell him, we can get some money back. And if I want to buy him back, if he end up becoming what we thought he gonna become, we can always come back and buy him back. For me, that's a good idea, man. He says, like I said, if you want to get developed, if you want to be the player you wanted to be, you always have to go out there. You saw what Josh Ashington this did back like in October. He said, listen, I need to play. I know myself. I trust myself. I'm an 18-year-old boy, but I trust myself. I can play in this first team. And we saw him on the weekend, what he did. He came in his first game and he performed well. And I know it's the Crystal Palace, they were all sitting back, but he still performed against Mateta. Mateta is very experienced and he showed what he's all about. And it says, like I said, if you trust in yourself, man, go out there, train, play well. Chelsea can always come back for you. We are not shy to spend money. That's one thing I love about the club. We are not shy to spend the money. We can always come back and buy him. If this club, they're serious about him, because I know for sure this club, they always tend to let their big players go to the bigger clubs. If they see they develop and they need the money, they always tend to sell their big players. And another guy I want to talk about is Trevor Chalobah. I'm sorry, guys, I should have talked to him on the beginning, but Trevor Chalobah is Chelsea wants to bring him back. They're thinking about bringing him back. They have not decided yet, but they're thinking about bringing Trevor Chalobah back to the club. And for me, I said this was a good idea. We need to bring Trevor Chalobah back to the club, man, because for me, when we sold this, when we let, especially this summer, man, what happened this summer? If you see how they treated Trevor Chalobah this summer, man, it was disgraceful. They ruined his preseason. He didn't even have preseason. They were looking to sell him, sell on, and he's gone and never come back. Trevor Chalobah, he's Chelsea through and through. He has never played for any other club. You guys saw how he came from, like when he came through he came from like through Thomas Tuchel, like when he came from through like the academy. You see that season how he played. He can play as a wide center back. For me, Trevor Chalobah 1v1, he's good. He can play in the wide areas more than Disasi can do, more than even Tosin can do, more than even Levi Cole can do. I'm not saying Trevor Chalobah is better than Tosin or Levi Cole, but for sure he's better than Disasi. I think for me, on the level of him and Tosin, they're the same. I think Liverpool is little bit better than him, but West Fofana is far from him, no doubt about it. I saw some Chelsea fan that want to say he's better than West Fofana as well. He's our best centre back, and I did not agree with that. But for me, one thing I want to say, the club, we saw what happened this summer, how they treated some players. Conor Gallagher had to go. I agree with that one. Conor Gallagher for sure had to go, but I did not agree with Trevor Chalobah. He had to stay, and let's see what he can do, especially in this Maresca system. For me, I would say Trevor Chalobah fits in this system. No doubt about it. For me, I think he fits in this system, and Maresca should give him a chance. He can even surprise him. Trevor Chalobah is that kind of player who's not greedy. Trevor Chalobah knows his ability. He knows where he stands. Every single team I've ever won the league, I've ever won the Champions League, they always have a good bench. They always have bench players who are still good, but they know they are bench players. They can always come in and help. It does not mean like if you're on the bench, you're a bad player. It means that's your role. When you come on, you give in 100%, even better than the person who started. We saw him under Thomas Tuchel, and he did the job really well, man. Guys, man, there have been so many reports today, and I cannot really cover everything today, but one thing I want to touch on is the academy, man. The academy, how it's been run, I'm not agree with some stuff and agree with some stuff, but one thing I can agree with, like Chelsea has one of the best academy. We have one of the best academy. The kids are coming for academy. You can just see Josh Ashipong just came from academy, what he's doing. We can see we have players like Rosaki in the academy. I like this kind of players, man. That kid is doing really well. We have like this guy from Brazil. We just bought him like Washington from Brazil, and we had the other kid from Jamaica, Donna Want, like who's in an academy too. I've not seen him in the wild, but one thing I want to touch on, man, I would like to see the academy get more opportunity to come to the first team, and that's one thing I've been saying, and that's one thing as a Chelsea institution we cannot forget. We need to give the academy a chance. We need to give these kids a chance to show what they can do. Guys, I don't know what you guys think. Smash that like button if it's your first time on the channel, man. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And tomorrow I'll be updating all the latest news. If there's news tomorrow, I'll be here and I will be reporting it. I don't know what you guys think, but I'll see you guys in the next video, and take care of yourself, and God bless you, and peace out.